The U.S. has unveiled plans to form a trade bloc with its allies in a bid to loosen China's grip on critical minerals. The European Union, Japan, and Mexico are among countries that have agreed to work on setting up new policies, including price floors to help solve vulnerabilities in the critical mineral supply chain. Tony Waterman reports for CNA.
Critical minerals are crucial to modern-day life and security, found in everything from smartphones to fighter jets. But the critical minerals market is notoriously volatile, vulnerable to geopolitics and massive price swings that can rival cryptocurrencies, making investment difficult. Deeply concentrated supply chains are part of the problem. China cornered the mining and processing market years ago, giving it immense leverage, including over the U.S. To loosen China's grip, the Trump administration is now proposing a preferential trade bloc for critical minerals with enforceable price floors.
We will establish reference prices for critical minerals at each stage of production, pricing that reflects real-world fair market value. And for members of the preferential zone, these reference prices will operate as a floor, maintained through adjustable tariffs to uphold pricing integrity. We want to eliminate that problem of people flooding into our markets with cheap critical minerals to undercut our domestic manufacturers.
Stabilizing erratic pricing would be one way of unlocking new investment, which could eventually offer an alternative to China, which in the last year rattled governments around the world after it imposed export controls on critical minerals, including rare earth elements.
We have 55 partners that we're hoping to enter into collaboration with. Many have already signed on, and the goal here is very simple. We all understand that having a reliable global supply chains in critical minerals and processed and finished materials are critical to everything we do.
Top Trump officials say Japan, South Korea, Thailand, and Australia have already joined the club, and that dozens more have signaled strong interest. One country not invited is China. Ahead of Wednesday's summit, its foreign ministry said all countries have a responsibility to safeguard global supply chains for critical minerals.
我要指出的是，中方一贯认为，各国都应当遵守市场经济原则和国际经贸规则，加强沟通对话，共同维护国际产供链的稳定畅通，推动世界经济稳定发展。
Wednesday's summit is the latest and boldest move yet by the Trump White House to reduce its reliance on China.
In recent months, the Trump administration has forged multi-billion-dollar partnerships to develop mining and processing facilities for critical minerals with nations like Malaysia, Thailand, and Cambodia. And on Wednesday, announced that it's working with Japan, Mexico, and the European Union to develop price floors and stockpiles, as the White House puts critical minerals at the center of its industrial policy. For CNA, I'm Tony Waterman in Washington, D.C.